Hey y'all, what's happening everybody? I'm Victor Brooks and welcome back to the Victor Brooks Show Indie Fam IG series, or the Victor Brooks Show IG Indie Fam series, whatever you want to call it. But that's what we're calling. Y'all come on in here. 17 at 7 Astrid. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, my friend. Astrid, everyone. For those who are able to watch live, please follow 17 at 7 Soulfully Connected. And for those who are watching on the recorded version, thank you so much for taking your time to watch recorded as well. But I really recommend follow 17 at 7 Soulfully Connected. Astrid is doing incredible things there out of Saint-Denis, France for Artistry and the Artist. Theo Mizark, thank you so much, Theo. Thank you for joining us. Today, as you know, everyone, I'm so excited to welcome back from our first season, Gayle Donnelly. Gayle Donnelly, we're so excited to welcome back to season 2. Oh, thank you, Astrid. Thank you for all you're doing. Thank you. We must do a show when you have some time, Astrid. Maybe come, give us an update on what's happening there with the indie fam and just the whole artist scene there with 17 at 7. Please, when you can. Julie, thank you so much for joining us today. And for everyone who is taking the time to watch us on the recorded, which is our larger audience. We thank you for being taking your time to watch us on the recorded. But today, as I mentioned, I can't wait to get into this conversation with our guest today, Gayle Donnelly. I have been impressed and have respected the artistry of Gayle Donnelly ever since I scrolled through to the very first time before season 1. Gayle's passion for her artistry, her dedication for her artistry, her comfort in being her. The originality of Gayle Donnelly. Gayle just spews artistry. And that's why when I send her her videos around and, oh, I see Gayle is here. Okay. But whenever I shoot her, that's the same thing that comes back to me. People are talking about the artistry and originality of Gayle Donnelly. So, Virginia, muito obrigado, Virginia. Muito obrigado por seu tempo hoje out of Brazil. Thank you. And as you know, Gayle is our first guest for the Indie Fam series Sisters version, and after the 10th we'll be doing the Brothers version, and as I was raised, ladies first. So we're so excited for bringing Gayle on today. And C. Thon, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Y'all come on in here. Marissa Alfaia, oh, minha irmã carioca brasileira, Rio de Janeiro. Ladies and gentlemen, follow Maria right here. Maria Alfasa right there at Official. Please follow her page. And I've been a fan of her work for so long, and just good people there. So let me see if I can get this invitation to work correctly. Sean Mead, what's happening, brother? What part of the world are you in today, man? Much love, much respect. I love you, my brother. Miss you and happy holidays, man. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this on and send it. And hopefully I did this correctly. Yes, what a pleasure to see you too, my friend. I sent the invite there, Gayle, and hopefully it connected okay. We had some problems earlier.
Oh, wait, it's on the...
Hey, Gayle. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, sister?
Hey.
Hey. Thank you so much for taking your time.
Absolutely. So happy to be back.
Yes. We're so happy to have you back. And once again, everybody, thank you all who are able to join us live and taking the time, when you see the live come on, and even more so, everyone on our larger audience, thank you who are watching and will watch on the recorded. Thank you. Gayle, if you see anybody, please send that love.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we see, there we go. Brazil is showing up today. Walt Juarez is in the house. We had Marissa Alfaya, singer-songwriter of Rio de Janeiro, there today. Yeah. So is it
Ooh.
cold where you are in North Carolina? It's cold. It's cold.
Ooh. I'm up in New York,
Okay.
so yeah, it's pretty cold. It's
Gotcha.
mad brick. That's what they say in the city. Yo, it's mad brick.
Oh, okay, right on. You know what, Gayle? I have been bragging on your artistry ever since before season one, sister. And I want to tell you why. Your dedication to the whole concept of artistry, and then your originality, what you do with you is such it's a breath of fresh air. What have people said to you about your style, Gayle? What have people said to you?
Well, so here's the interesting thing. I get a lot of different, some people will um, have a tendency to put you in a
Yeah.
box. Like, I think they just don't know what else to say. Like, oh, you sound like this one or this one. And then there are people who are like, I've never heard anybody who sounded like you.
Right.
And honestly, that's probably like the best comment of them all. Like, yes, I have gotten like your songs, your music sounds a lot like Stevie Wonder or Michael Jackson, and those are like my absolute favorites. So that's a big honor. But yeah, I want to be me, like
There you go.
all the way.
There you go. And you know what, Gayle? I have to jump right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard me mention before on even other artist episodes. When I see Gayle Donnelly come on, I always give a shout to your everyday post of a performance since January 1 of 2023. Am I right? Every day.
Yes, I mean, so here's the funny thing. I mean, little secret, it's not every single day. Yes, I have certain days, and I went through a move in the beginning of the year, and I think I started January 5th because, I definitely wouldn't be on like 200 something. I'd probably be on 300 something.
Okay. I got you. Why, Gayle?
But yeah,
Why that dedication? Why?
I gotta tell you, so last year, like especially last winter, especially after the holidays, just I guess a lot went down and I kind of got in this depression. I didn't have a whole lot of gigs going on, and I'm like, this will be a way for me to kind of revisit my entire set list and even try songs that I've never done before, and just something to keep myself busy and occupied so I'm not, slumped on the couch like all day and whatever.
I got you. So your set list, so these are certain songs that you perform live, right? In your live performances, as
Most
well
of
as
them.
songs that most of them.
Yeah,
And
like some of
what
them
is it?
I've only done once just for fun. Like I did the Nintendo Wii
Right,
me theme, that
right. Yeah,
but I've never played that live.
I got you.
Yeah.
But the thing that I'm respecting, Gayle, is the fact that you just want to throw that artistry out there almost every day. And for the
Yeah.
public to see, that, and the emails that I've gotten too in regards to those who have heard me mention you on other, and they say, oh yeah, and we also checked out Gayle Donnelly, and oh my God, every day, or she's posting and that type of thing. It's feeding others, and specifically other artists. What has it fed to you to be able to do that? What is it feeding you? What's it giving you?
I gotta tell you, like it started off just, figuring out what I, wanted to keep and what I wanted to add and not add in my set list and keep myself busy during the winter months. But then it got to a point I'm like, I even have like a small, like a microcorg that I bring with me as I have like this portable setup. So I have like a speaker I hook into it, and it's battery powered. You might have seen me play that a little bit. Like, so when my equipment's packed up, like the morning of a gig, I'll be like, oh, let me just bang this one out because, try to stay on that regimen, and I'll find a new way. And but yeah, like I'm sorry, what the original question was?
Now, what's it feeding you? That's it. Yeah.
It's honestly, it's something to look forward to as well. And I always love a challenge. Like, I'm not the one who ever, I mean, with everything, I'm like, I wasn't the one to just sit there and play like the most simple C major song. That stuff bores me. I love a good challenge. You know, even if I mess it up, like, I want to say that I can play it. So I'll do it, you know?
Right, right. But the fact that you said that, you said, you know what, I don't even care if I mess it up. I just want to play it. I like the challenge.
Yeah.
Keeping yourself or your artistry. How important do you feel, let's use the term you use, for an artist to try to stay on their toes, to venture out into something that they may feel like, I've never done this one before, like you just admitted that you love to do. And those who say, you know what, I want to do it, but others may not like it. But I want to do this. I want to try that something new, you know?
Well, exactly. I mean, my response to them is, well, do you want to do it?
Right.
You know, like that's what matters most. Like, how do you feel? Are you going to regret that you didn't do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I am definitely one to talk to. I mean, life gets in the way of life, and you procrastinate and you say, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and it doesn't happen. And after a while, I'm just like, you know what? I need to do something. So yeah, I think this is my way. I'm 35, and I just gotta, you know, I still feel like I'm 25, maybe minus like the, the back pain and stuff I get, but or whatever.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig
I
it.
just feel so young, and I feel like there's so much time ahead of me.
Come on, kid.
And that's like, that's so true for everybody else. Like, what are you waiting for?
Yes. 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 What are you waiting for? Hey, artist, let me ask you one. And please send that email, artist out there, other indie fam. Gail just posed a question, and I'm going to put that in my, Gail, if you don't mind. What are you waiting for? By Gayle Donnelly, or what have you. And I would love to hear your take, artist. Send it in. Answer Gail for us through you, artist. Send it in. Send it in. And if Gail doesn't mind, I'll send it straight on over to her and let us, what are you waiting? Because I knew, Gail, what had me waiting in my artistic journey, even at the age I am now. But there were periods, what you just brought up, where I needed someone to say, in which a lot of times they did, and say, wait a minute, what are you waiting on? What's pausing you right now?
You know what?
And you said, go ahead.
Let me tell you, it's a daily struggle.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes, I mean, I'm not going to lie, like, we all have, especially since the pandemic, we all have our mental health struggles, our anxieties, our depressions. And honestly, sometimes, some days, I have to push myself so hard just to do one of those songs. And it's just something so I can say that I did something with my time, and that I didn't, not to say waste another day, because resting isn't necessarily wasting time, but, just to feel like I did something more with that time.
That's right. That's right. You fed yourself, your artistry. Do you feel sometimes that you can use your own artistry to feed yourself?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if I didn't do what I do, I actually am not sure what I'd be doing. Like, if, let's say, music didn't exist, like, I think maybe animals would be a cool thing, or something with nature. But, at the same time, I'm like, well, I feel like music is my only option.
Girl.
That's
right.
I don't, nothing brings me that kind of joy and that kind of empowerment and just everything, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
All the feels.
All the feels.
I love
That's right.
that expression, all the feels.
Yeah, break that down. What is all the feels? What does that mean? In case for those who may not understand that one.
Well, all the feels. I mean, that's just you're feeling your feelings. You're feeling your emotions, basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And artistry and your creation of that artistry. And when you see, because I know you do a lot of live performances, like you just mentioned as well. And when you see the listener or the audience that's eating or consuming what you're feeding them artistically, right? How does that, what does that give you, Gayle? When you go live and you do your live performance and you see them loving what you do or getting something from what you do?
There is nothing in the world like it. There's nothing like that feeling of, I mean, I think I have footage somewhere. I get video of like literally everything. I probably have like terabytes and terabytes of video, saved up on hard drives of my performances and other things related. And I have like video even of like people dancing to my performances. And it's really cool when it's like an original song, like even if it's just like I played at some orchard and there was a woman with like her young kids, like they were hopping up and down, dancing to one of my original songs. I'm like, this is so cool.
To your creation, to your baby of what it is, your artistic baby.
I love
it. What do you want people to gather from your artistry when you give it to them, Gayle? What do you hope somebody pulls away from it?
Well, I mean, probably at the top of that list, I'm not, there's no particular order here, but one of the biggest things is I want to write songs that make people feel things that, something to relate to, that, to not feel alone, because so many of us, like, no matter how many people are around, especially in the music world, like artists, we're some of the loneliest people. Like, no matter how many people we have around us, we feel like no one really gets us, So that's my, that's my ode to that, and I know what it feels like. So I don't want anybody else to feel that way.
Come on, girl.
And I also, I hope that I can just help people release those feelings and inspire people in some way, even if just to be kind to their neighbor or to, put on a good song. And
yes. Yeah. Gayle, I've said it before, but I'm just going to say it again, Gayle. I'm a big, what can I say? I'm a big advocate to other artists to let them know, hey, y'all, don't get into the follow count to equate your artistry. Don't do that. And I'm talking to my indie fam out there. Please don't do that. I did a post recently, Gayle, where I just went on this rant from the heart talking about how, you're an artist anyway. You're an artist, period, no matter what. No matter what the social media says or another artist or haters or any negativity is, or what our own feeling of what success is as an artist. And one thing, Gayle, you, Gayle Donnelly, is going to be Gayle Donnelly when you give a performance. That's what I feel. That's what pulled me to you when I was scrolling that day last year and said, whoa, this is original. She's her. She's giving us her. And that's what pulled me. And I know that pulls so many other artists. What gives you do you have blinders, or do you give a thing of, what gives you that fearlessness to just be you as an artist?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like it's just in me, and I never really cared about what people thought. Like, even when I was young in school, like I was different and I got teased and stuff, but like I still did what I did. Like, you know, whether it was wearing some like really funky outfit that nobody else would wear, or, you know, whatever it was. And, you know, it's because I enjoyed it, and I'm sure a lot of them secretly enjoyed it too.
Right on.
They wish they could wear it.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, I mean, let's be real.
I got you. That's
Um,
right. That's right. You're going to be you, and you know, equating that, Gayle, to now that you've answered that, I see why. In the performances, that's what I feel. That
yeah.
you're going to like this or not. You're going to respect this or not. But I'm not up here for you to do any of that. I'm up here as Gayle Donnelly because this is what I do and this is who I am.
I'm not gonna lie, I do it for me first.
There you go. How
I do
important
it
is
for
that
me first.
for an artist to remember that? How
I
important
do
is
it for me. Yes, I do it for me first, and if you like it, that's cool. Which you know, of course, we hope that they do like it.
I got you.
We hope that they love it and that they
Right.
play it obsessively on repeat.
Right. Right. Have you been writing some original stuff lately, Gayle, since we talked last?
I haven't been writing as much, but I do, like, just in the past few years, I've had a few songs under my belt that, especially 2024, I definitely plan to release some singles.
Go ahead.
One thing I want to take the time to just backtrack for a second, because so I released 2 albums 2 years ago, like during the pandemic, from home. I, you know, played all the instruments, the backup vocals, and some instruments weren't available to me, so they were, you know, I was like using the side of the couch as a kick drum for this one song, doom, 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 you know. But what I noticed is I put 2 of these albums out, and I don't know if there's just so much music out there that, you know, sometimes it just gets lost in the sea of like infinite music or whatever, but or the algorithm or whatever. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, I feel like my albums don't really get as much attention as I mean, I feel like a lot of us.
That's right.
You know, especially if we're more indie and we're, you know, we're not somebody like, you know, Beyonce or whatever. Like, but you know, like I looked on my Spotify recently, and I think there were like 2 monthly listeners. So, and not that the number means anything, but I'm like,
I got you.
Part of me was thinking though, like, you know, one of these, I don't even want to say I was down on myself, but I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, I wonder if the like 20 songs being released together might have been too much for people to stomach. Like some people did listen to into like initially, but I wonder if maybe people, you know, just got to eat the elephant one bite at a time.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So I'm like, you know what? And that's what people are doing now. They're doing more singles. So I just wanted to get the music out there though. And I couldn't choose between 10, like I couldn't choose 10 songs from like 60 something songs. So I'm like, okay, I'll narrow it down. I'll just leave 20 and separate them into 2 albums.
Right. There you go. Because if you have 60 tunes that you're ready to, first of all, much respect for 60 tunes that are ready to go and go out there. That's the first thing. And I think that would be a fantastic, and hey y'all, like I say, follow Gayle Donnelly. And I don't know if Gayle has it open where you can send her a message or connect or whatever, but with this, Gayle, I think that's a great idea. If you separate it into like maybe 3 singles of your favorite that you think are rock and roll, and then just saturate those 3, you know, get some feedback on those 3,
totally,
and you know, do your thing. But the main thing is you continue to do it. You mentioned that you had a moment of self-doubt. You mentioned that you had you lived and learned that moment. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, or maybe, but I still had to do it. You pushed through, and you continue to push through. You know, what kept you going? What's making you say, maybe I should have tried it another way or what have you, blah, blah, blah. But that conjunction is there in your artistic expression. Why?
Well,
What's keeping
honestly,
you
like,
going?
I mean, part of it is just, observing the pace of social media and of the world. And I'm like, I know that people kind of, they see the one single that's coming out, and then it's like, okay, I'll release another single.
Yeah.
All right. And then a little while, but I think people's attention spans, are definitely shorter and
I
shorter.
got you.
But
I got you.
but at the same time, I'm like, it was a really big commitment too, and it took about a year to complete, and 20 songs. Some of them took longer than others. Some of them, was pretty much like in one take, I got it done, and then I just kind of, edited, like I just kind of mixed it and stuff. But then others, I mean, I didn't know what I was doing with them until the very end, and then I kept having to go back and redo it, and like several times.
I got
So I'm like, yeah, some of them required a little more love.
a little more love. I got you. So you mixed it yourself?
I did, and I think the distribution company, like I just ended up using them to master it.
Got you. So Gayle, you're not only a songwriter, singer, you're a producer.
Yes. Honestly, I love the producing part of it, and that's another reason I want to get into doing this more often, like even just releasing those singles regularly. I have the songs available to me, and I'll just be like, okay, I'm going to choose this one now. I'm going to choose this one. And hopefully, like with that and with that momentum going, I want to put out a Christmas EP next year.
Go ahead.
Yes. I have 2 songs that I wrote. One of them's an instrumental that's kind of like a winter vibe, and then the other one is it's like a song. It's kind of like a single girl kind of Christmas song. It's like I'm not having to deal with the obligations and the the fighting and that kind of thing. Just enjoying your time.
Just enjoy your time. That's it. Us artists, that's what we thrive for. That feeds us, So this is the holidays, Gayle. It's the holiday season. And tell me what the holiday season means to you, Gayle. What is this time of year?
Okay, so anybody who knows me knows that I love Halloween and I love Christmas. Like those are my 2 favorites. I go all out, I decorate like crazy, and I dress the part, and I sang the part, and so oh my gosh, I just have so much fun with this. And that a song a day, they're going to be all Christmas songs till the day of. So
announce that, please. Tell us what's your plan for the holiday Christmas time for your posts, for your performances.
Oh man, I have a bunch of things planned. Like, I mean, I already have a bunch of songs, a bunch of Christmas songs that I put into my set. Like I said, some of them are my own, some of them are classics, and so I actually, I recently just discovered, as you saw, I did that stylistic song, and
People make the world go round.
Oh my God, I had so much fun with that, and fellow artists out there, like I want you to know, like I always felt really weird about this, and I felt like I was bragging, but you're not. I mean, you have to enjoy what you do. I was going back and watching that video over and over again. I was so proud of it, and it just sounded so cool to me. I'm like, I have to do a lot more of this. So I might do like a Charlie Brown Christmas thing and do the dancing even with the, like I thought something like that. Maybe like that could be fun, and doing the what are they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the scoop. Charlie, yeah, that's right. Oh, unforgettable and timeless. That's it. That's the one. Do you have something that you can play for us today? Anything
I
or
absolutely do.
a cappella, anything.
I do. Okay, so that song that I was talking about with the um so here's my story because I started writing this song. I had just, had like a breakup, and I was like, okay, this is cool. Like I'm not gonna have to like deal with the big family anymore and the whatever, and just enjoy my own time kind of thing. And then like I'm not gonna get into my whole like history, but there are people that were inspirations for this song, and um this is kind of having your own fun at Christmas and letting in who you want to let in and doing what you want on your own time.
Yes.
It's called Christmas My Way.
Wow.
Christmas My
Christmas,
Way.
my
And I'm
fantastic.
really excited to share this with you.
Oh, we are. Come on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl.
Let me just set up. Let's see. And what did I do here? All right. So I just shut the speakers so they weren't hissing in my head.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's see. We've got this. We've got this. Let me. I don't. Just bear with me
You
one moment.
got it. You got it.
I was not anticipating exactly how this angle was going to look.
Yeah.
It's
Looks great from here. Looks great. Yeah.
Hopefully this will. And I got my little Christmas lights up now too.
There
So
you
there's.
go. Happy holidays.
Yes. All right. So here we go. I'm hoping to release this next holiday season. This is called Christmas My Way. Day number 222 of my Song a Day challenge. When my tears seems all love has come to an end, yes, I'll be by myself for Christmas once again. But no worries, I'll figure things out on my own. I won't dim my lights just because I'm alone. See, you've been bringing me down instead of holding me tight. I ain't got time for that, though. I got different plans tonight. I'll hang my mistletoe above the river when I love myself to see a little clearer. Do anything I want, only mine is a wall. Some say it's thin, but I say it's just bigger. See friends and relations mixed in this temptation, but I ain't giving into all those complications. I'm doing Christmas my way. Oh, listen if you wanna know. I'ma hang my holly where I walk outside the door. They singing Christmas carols in my soaking little red dress. All the joys of the season just without strength. Said I need the love to keep me warm. I'm the one I need to wear the sun. Do it my way, for the highway, doing Christmas my way. Yeah. No dealing with the family or the in-laws. The cousin who's impossible to shop for. Yeah. Instead of busting up the parties with my honey. Finally pay my bills, save lots of money. Ooh. Friends and relations, mixed in with reputation. I ain't giving into all those obligations. I'm doing Christmas my way. I won't listen to you no more. I'ma hang my heart where I walk outside the door. I'll be singing Christmas carols in my soaking little red dress. All the joys of season, just without stress. I said I need to love to keep me warm. I'm the one I need to wear the sun. Do it my way, the highway, doing Christmas my way. Yeah, oh. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, do it my way, baby. As I slowly turning, I remember why love is so inviting. Ooh. But then I remember all the stress, all the unnecessary pain that the season bring. Isn't the holiday supposed to be a joyous time instead of big fights led to silent night? Tell you now, all is calm. Your soul is still I'm doing Christmas my way. I won't listen to you no more. I'ma hang my holly where I walk outside the door. I'll be saying Christmas carols in my soaking little red dress. All the joys of season, just without stress. Said I need to love to keep me warm. I'm the one I need to wear the snow. To be my way, doing Christmas in my life. Yeah. Doing my way, doing my way. Yeah.
Right on, Gayle. Fantastic. Let me tell you something. That hook is unforgettable, girl. That's out of sight, Gayle. Congratulations on that one.
So much.
And so that's one to be recorded for next year.
Yes, I definitely want to put out an EP, that
Nice.
one, and probably an instrumental one, and maybe put like 2 other like familiar songs, you know.
Oh man, that gave me a modern Motownisk thing and the whole, that's bad, girl. That's bad. Yes.
You could hear
Yes,
like the Jackson 5.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that's great, Gail. Thank you for sharing that with us and letting us know what your plans are for next year. We can't wait. And this year, Gail. You're one of my favorite artists, Gail, as an
Thank you so
artist,
much.
because you live your artistry, sister, and that's what I
Thank you.
respect. I respect that so much. Please, before we go, can you give us your favorite holiday memory of your life?
Ooh, um, okay, well, let's see. My mom is, I think she's a big reason I'm really into Christmas. So, like,
Okay.
I mean, she would just, long before it was even like kind of more a norm to keep your Christmas stuff up a long time. Like,
Hmm.
she did that,
Hmm.
and
I do too.
she tried to
Right.
like, she would always, she still, does. We have what we call Christmas Eve Eve. Like she'll have like one because so I'm part I have a really small part like German and English in me, and the European, part of the world open their gifts on Christmas Eve. So that was one of the things that was kind of exciting. It was like, right after Santa came, it's like we all opened our gifts.
Yeah.
And so Christmas Eve Eve was sort of like an extension of that. So we'd have like one thing to open that we could all like use that night. Sometimes we always got like scratch offs with it, and which was
Wow.
cool. And
That's
so
cool.
sometimes we get money and um oh my God. But I remember like my dad was like he was interesting. He's just like he was into so many different things you like would not expect, and
Uh-huh.
he just had this really out there sense of humor. So like one year she got him one of those like ponies that you with on a stick that you ride, and
Yes.
like
Yes.
he was just riding
Yes.
that around, and it was like, oh my God, I just
I
have so
remember
many memories from
those.
Christmas Eve Eve alone.
There you go. There you go.
So, yeah.
Christmas Eve Eve. I love that. Well, Gail, you've given us a Christmas gift today through
Oh,
your artistry. And thank you again for taking your time and coming back and
thank
talking to
you.
us.
Thank you
You
so
know,
much.
and we feel I feel happy and blessed and excited and all that you did day 222 today.
Yes,
You know, that's
it's an
it.
angel number.
Okay, day
Oh,
222. Well, Gail, keep us posted, please. Let us know anything else that's coming up. We wanna help
absolutely.
spread the word.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
you got it, sister.
Thank you.
Happy
All right.
holidays to you. All
Happy
righty.
holidays to you. All
Okay. Bye bye.
right.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Gayle Donnelly. Follow Gail's page. Her artistry, her positivity, her just what is the word? She just being her. And that's what her unwavering dedication. That's the word I'm looking for. To her artistry. Much respect to the artistry and the developing legacy of Gayle Donnelly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking your time. Thank you for being here for season 2 of the Victor Brooks Indie Fam IG series, where we're bringing you the stories. We're getting to know the artist and respect and support of their artistic journey. When we see those artists when we're scrolling through and one catches our eye or our ear or a painting that we like, a song that we like, whatever their artistic expression is, this is what the Victor Brooks Show out on Instagram is doing. We're getting to know those artists. We're getting to know what it is that artist is holding in here that gives them what they need to develop and create to give us the gifts through their artistry. Come on, y'all. Look out for those promos. We have 2 more today, one at 7 p.m. Eastern and one at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Come on back and check us out. And thank you again to Gayle Donnelly. She said out of New York. Much respect to your artistry. And thank you once again, everybody who's able to show up live. Thank you for taking your time showing up live. And for those who are watching on the even larger audience on the recorded, Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking your time even to watch us on record. Much love and much respect, and we'll see you next time on the Victor Brooks Show Instagram Indie Fam series.